What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I am in my bedroom this morning. Couple of things to update on. First thing, I wish Lowe's would actually call before showing up in my driveway with the stuff. I order stuff online like most people do with ordering materials for their house, and they'll send you a text message saying that they'll be here between yada 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 and yada yada yada. This time it was between 8 and 12, and just from past experience, they've done this several times. They don't call until they're sitting in my driveway. This morning it was 7:15. They called me and said, we're here in your driveway. I'm like, y'all can't even give me a heads up. Like, luckily I'm here on the property. The gentleman's very nice. It's been the same dude the last 5 or 6 times it's been out here, and it's the same thing every time. Last time I told the lady, because typically they'll call you like the day before and say, hey, we got your order. They'll be out between this time and this time on this date. And they didn't call me. It just got a generated text message that just gave me the time frame. And then I told mom and dad, I said, well, I'm gonna set my alarm early. I'll be ready right at 7 o'clock because I know how they are. And sure enough, like I said, I was making my coffee and just got Baxter out to go to the bathroom, and I heard like an engine running louder than normal. I live next to the gas station, so I can hear a little hum in the background. And I checked my security footage, and they were sitting in my driveway. And like I said, it was about 7:15, and so the guy called me. I said, "Give me a second." I said, "I got to let my dogs out in the back. I don't want them running out because I have to have both my gates wide open." So, anyways, long story short, I got all my material ready to start working. Got enough to finish off both sides of the house, and then also I think we ordered enough stuff to be able to do both of my porches, the front and back. So it's gonna be a lot of changes in this house here in the next couple of videos. The knee is still hurting. I shouldn't say my knee, my stump. The end of the stump is what hurts. It still hurts a little bit today, but we're gonna try to get as much stuff as we can get done today. I think we'll probably end up just trying to enclose the 2 sides. I need to rearrange some of the stuff that they dropped off. They put it all in just one big bundle, so I got to take that apart. And I can't remember if the OSB was at the bottom or not, or close to the bottom, but got a bunch of plywood, a bunch of OSB, got some cedar post, some cedar 4x4s for the porches. Not the big post, but we're gonna be building up. So eventually the 6x6 post that I have on the porch will be wrapped in cedar. But like I said, got all that stuff. Got more of the tar paper, basically everything except for the final roofing. And that we're probably gonna be changing as well. I think it's gonna be easier for us to just go ahead and do the shingles instead of metal. I was talking to Dad about it, and we've all put shingles up before. When I say all, Matt, Dad, and myself. At some point, we're not professionals, but Matt and I did it in Terrell on the little tiny house that we built. Not the shed house, the little 10 by 12 tiny house that we built in the backyard. We did it there. I don't know, we've done it on, like, I've made other stuff in the past, Dad's done in the past, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, that's what we're gonna go with, and instead of the metal. And it'd be easier for us to work on it later on. Metal's a little bit harder for us to walk on, and if I'm gonna be up on the roof at any point, I'd rather have shingles that I can grip on rather than metal. I would love to have metal, but it's not a huge issue to have the shingles instead. And I was trying to get everything priced out yesterday with Dad. Like I said, I got all this stuff ordered, and as far as the shingles go, it'll probably be roughly, total guesstimate by the way, around $1,600 to $2,000, something like that, to be able to finish putting the shingles on the entire roof, including both the front and back porches. You're looking at 820 square foot, the 600 square foot house, 10 by 10 front, 10 by 12 back. So I'll end up getting all that stuff ordered later this month. And then the next step after that will be windows. I've already got that stuff priced out. The windows were about $1,800, $1,900, something like that. I could just go with this right here, these fancy looking windows I have in right now, but anyways, I want to get this stuff going. It's a little bit warmer. I was looking at the forecast later this week. It's going to be, or next week I should say, and it was going to be on Wednesday and Thursday, I believe, 101 and 104 degrees. That's not including the heat index. It's already been the last few days almost close to 100-degree heat index. When we were working on the house last time, putting the wrap up, that day was about 100 or 101 heat index. So the heat is coming. We got a little bit of rain last night, so it's supposed to be in the high 80s today, which is not terrible whatsoever. And then it just starts climbing the rest of the week. So I'm going to be in for a treat once we get the sides enclosed. The only openings I'll have on the house will be the little slit that we have open in the front, and then where the double doors are in the back. So living in the tent will definitely be interesting. It's been warm during the day, not too terrible. Although I am used to living outside now. I lived outside when I was in Oklahoma for dang near a year, and then over here I've been out, I think, how many months now? Probably about 3 months, maybe, something like that. I don't know, it's been a minute, but I am used to it. It's not the most comfortable, but I've said it in the past, I would rather not be comfortable, because if I'm comfortable, I tend to do less stuff, and this definitely makes me, when I'm living out here, makes me want to get this stuff done sooner than later. So also had a death on the property. Things happen. Like I said, I have openings to my front and back doors. I can't keep the chickens out of my house, so throughout the day that they do make their rounds in and out of the house and stuff. It just is what it is, and you'll see little poop marks here and there. Not a lot, but there are some in here. I just have to go in and clean everything up. But I had let the dogs out. I let the two big dogs out in the main pond area, and then I let Baxter to go outside to go to the bathroom, and went to feed the chickens. I noticed one of my little red hens was missing and couldn't find her, and came back in the house, and she was sitting in my kitchen dead. No blood, no feathers missing, anything like that. I think she may have died of old age. My dogs are very good with the chickens. They don't really mess with them whatsoever, so I didn't think that it was them that killed them or anything. I think the chicken just died of old age. She was one of them. I believe Dad said that was the two reds that I have, I think, are the ones that I gave Dad from the Terrell property, which puts them, I mean, they could be at bare minimum 5 years old, something like that, so, or close to that range. So it was a little bit older, and things happen. No, I did not eat her. These reds that I have are a little smaller, and I didn't know how long she'd been laying there. If it had been immediately, I probably would have thought about it, but I think she died like the day before or something. There was no smell, none of that stuff, so just went ahead and chunked her over the fence, and I guess some stray animal's going to end up having a snack. So things happen. You can't keep everything alive all the time, and I'm not going to try to hide it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short today. I may go live later. If I change my mind and I don't go live, I don't want anybody getting their panties in a wad telling me that it's disrespectful of me not to let people know that I'm not going to go live. So fingers crossed that I do. I probably will, just depending on how tired I am from what we're doing today. But yeah, things are rocking and rolling. I got a whole stack of stuff, as y'all saw on the thumbnail, and this house it's going to start coming together, and I'm not going to put a time frame on when I want this thing completely dried in, but hopefully by the end of today we'll at least have the two sides covered up, and then this weekend start working on the porches. Anybody that doesn't quite know the style that we're going for, you're definitely going to see it here soon, and it's definitely going to make this house feel a hell of a lot bigger. So anyways, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for a lot of building coming up, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace, cheers, peace, whatever. Bye guys.